And when it comes to this Duchess Dior and the Frenchman thing, if we got to do all of that, just leave me alone. Huh? Break my goddamn heart and leave me. Huh?
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So this couple has been trending for the wrong reason and they're no longer here with us. So apparently the man went on Facebook live to call out his wife for cheating and all sort of things, and in this process this thing escalated so fast that the wife even had to join the live and give her own side of the story. But certain things were said, like a whole lot of things were being said about this couple, which I'm going to allow another creator just break down some of them. But another thing that was being said that this man lost his job. It was being said that he found out that he went to like a reader and they said that something was put inside him like to delay his success and all that, and he was trying to get rid of it, like a blockage, a whole lot of things. And at the end of the on this live you could hear these two people talking about how they've given each other STDs, like a whole lot of things. This news has gotten people talking of how toxic sometimes relationships are, and this is also a very common issue that is happening now, that men are unaliving the mother of their children, their wife, and unaliving themselves. Like, this is crazy. I've covered a couple of stories in the past how many months already on this. Anyway guys, let's go check out this video and then we'll come back and talk more.
Did you hear about the toxic couple from Georgia who were arguing on Facebook Live, and as soon as it ended, he her and then himself? 27-year-old Zaria Carr, also known as Duchess Dior on Facebook, and her husband, 36-year-old Shamarcus Carr, also known as the Frenchman, decided to live stream on Facebook, but it didn't go as they planned. At first, it started off innocent with Mark showing that he was making lasagna, and then the couple started arguing with each other, exposing each other's secrets, telling who was cheating with who, naming names, and which STDs they caught. It seemed like they was both trying to prove how terrible the other person was.
Talking about me, and then be trying to downplay, make me seem like, oh, this doing this. You know I can't do anything about the shit. It's really accurate when every time you hear your nigga pick up the phone, he on the phone spraying your name. Yeah, you know my girl was. This nigga never touched me.
Even though they were arguing, it seemed kind of lighthearted until Zaria mentioned somebody named Udi. As soon as she said that name, she paused to look for his reaction, and he told her, "You about to over that."
Oh, I ain't get to tell you. I ain't get to tell about Udi. Then I got that. You told my shit. Mark done got quiet. Where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.
It looks like he ended the live by snatching her phone. And the girl who was on the phone with Zaria the entire time, amping her up, telling her to talk more smack, she made a public Facebook post saying what she heard during that phone call will haunt her for the rest of her life. We don't know exactly what happened after they ended the live, but the police report that they went to the house and they found Zaria there unresponsive and her car was missing. So they went out to try to find her car, and when they found it, Shamarcus was driving it. As they surrounded the car, they say they watched him put the to his head and end his own life. The next thing you know, Shamarcus' brother goes on his live and he's crying and he's saying he didn't know it was that serious. He thought they was just having a typical argument like they always had.
I thought it was just the typical. I thought it was just the normal bro and sis, you know? And this is real.
And the crazy part is, just hours before she was, Zaria made a Facebook post asking for help, saying, "I really don't know what to do, but I need help before I lose my life or my freedom. My kids need me." Some people are blaming Zaria, saying she knew he was getting mad and she was doing too much trying to embarrass him. While other people are saying it don't matter what she say, it doesn't give him free reign to come her life. And everybody's wondering who Udi is and why when she said that name, it was a hot button trigger for him. Rest in peace to this Facebook couple who went viral for all the wrong reasons. What do you think of this story? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierka with the T. Follow for more.
Man, what did I just watch? This dude right here, his wife after they got in an argument on live. His wife and himself, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know what's going on nowadays. These couples I be seeing be having the darkest relationships. I don't know what's in the air if they putting something in the food, but I'm seeing this happen too much. I don't know what people be going through in their mind to have to crash out like this. I be feeling bad for a lot of people. I damn near feel bad he chose to go out like this. If I ain't tripping, I think this they son in this picture. His son about to have to grow up without no dad or mom. I feel the most bad for the kid. How do you explain to a little kid that's innocent something like this? When he actually found out the reason his parents ain't here, bro, he gonna need therapy. That's the last thing you should want to put a child through. The wife didn't deserve that either. If you out there watching this and you in a relationship like this, just end it now. It don't never end good. Y'all be thinking y'all gonna get better in y'all relationship. It never go like that though.
Yeah.
I be telling a lot of people it's not cute. A lot of people be wanting toxic relationships to something bad happen. Man, it's sad.
The girl who was by her husband and then he himself, y'all can't keep saying that people is victim blaming. People blaming her for her when he was the one that did the act of. At the end of the day, as a woman, you have to disassociate yourself from toxic men, and clearly they had a cycle with amongst one another. She kind of laughed even at the fact that, oh, let me put some tennis shoes on because he about to, he probably about to sneak me or something like that. And she took his threats that particular day lightly because all the other days nothing came of it but physical altercation, and then that was it. At the end of the day, women, we have to protect ourselves. Yes, he is definitely 100% at fault, but I hate to see these women steady provoking these men. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. You can't just say anything and do anything, especially when you know this man don't have a problem with you. Like, you have to walk away, man. I'm sorry. All of that gotta get the last word. Oh, I'm gonna get my lick back. Oh, he gonna hear what I have to say. You can do that at a different time. But to escalate somebody that's already clearly mentally unstable, who felt like he had nothing else to lose because he was already lost his job, can't find another job, y'all two going back and forward. You have a child to live for. It wasn't worth it to see who can the lowest, like who can hit the hardest when it comes to the words and the jabs, insults and stuff like that. And now look, both of them are and a child is left without a parent. Ladies, you have to walk away. And clearly that's not what it was about. Like, the brother got on here and cried and said, oh, I did, I thought it was just like any other time. Bro and sis, they just be fighting and fussing and they get back together. Like, come on. Hopefully this could be a message to a lot of families out there who have family members that are in toxic relationships that make up when they finish having these physical altercations. Don't take it lightly, because this type of stuff right here, somebody's going to get to their breaking point, whether it's the man or the woman.
And when it comes to this Duchess Dior and the Frenchman thing, if we got to do all of that, just leave me alone. Break my heart and leave me. When it comes to this Duchess Dior and this Frenchman thing, if it comes to all of that, leave me the hell alone. These people done lost their life because they want to prove to each other that they can out-hurt each other. Y'all married. Y'all having emotional warfare out on live, and we the people don't want to see shit but drama. So you talking to the wrong people. We ain't your counselors. Y'all done took y'all. That man Frenchman done took his life and his own life because you trying to prove something to the world. Disgracing each other on live, talking about each other, and y'all a unit and y'all a family, bro. We got to learn from this stuff. We just was talking about this last week. With all these black relationships that's in the media, bro. This shit got to stop, man. It's starting to be corny. Now, guess what? Guess who suffered because both of y'all was trying to prove something to each other? The kids. The kids ain't got no damn parents now. Because y'all want to be ignorant and see how far y'all can push the needle. Hello. You up there talking to Jesus now. Come on now. And listen, prayers go out to their family. I'm not saying this in a disrespectful manner, but bro, we got to start learning how to relationship. I feel like at this point in school, same way they try to teach us about math and reading, it need to be 2 other classes: how to relationship and finances, and this world to be in a better place. We need to learn how to treat each other with love, bro.
Yeah.
Everything ain't got to be a physical altercation. You learn this young, man. Y'all is married and supposed to be dependent on each other and building a life, and now y'all done just messed up basically the next generation after y'all, which is y'all kids. Because they got to live with this. They going to be reminded. That video of y'all is going to be on the internet forever. And I know they gone, but I feel like I got to say it. Hopefully where they at, they can hear me, goddammit. Put some positivity into the world. Lord Jesus. Prayers go out to their family, man, but this is sad, y'all. I didn't even know how to cover it. I didn't know what to say. I just feel, I feel bad, bruh. And us as a people, black people, bro, we got to learn how to love each other, bruh. Because playing with your health, giving each other STD, this is sad stuff, bruh. They were married doing that to each other. So I could imagine what they was doing to their enemies. Lord, that's your wife and that's your husband, girl? Damn, I hate to be your enemy. I'm just here to bring y'all the news. I'm just a messenger.
Ladies, stop antagonizing men. And when I say this, I'm talking about for your safety. We see what just happened to Duchess Dior, and it's a very sad situation. But a man's ego is so fragile that it takes the wrong thing for you to say or do that it just snaps. We see how often this happens, and women are the ones to pay the cost. There is no way that they should have been going on for hours and hours airing each other's business out. From what I'm hearing is they had a toxic relationship. So this was probably the norm for them. But the moment he took out the pokey thing, the moment he said, you're going to have to, behind that, there should be no more laughing. That is not funny. You leave, you separate yourself, or you get something to protect yourself. I know a lot of women, and it's a lot of women think that this is funny, right? They think it's funny until it goes bad, and it goes bad more often than I feel like y'all realize. Stop trying to get the last word. Stop trying to get the upper hand on these men. I want for my women to start to come out of these situations and separate themselves from men like that. Come out of these situations alive. The tit for tat shit is not worth it, okay?
This is what grabbed my attention about the husband that his wife as they were going live, right? It was not so much the conversation about who had STD, who gave it to who, and who was sleeping with who, and he was allegedly sleeping with a bro, all that toxic stuff. First of all, I don't understand when it get that bad why people go live when you cannot even delete live, but neither here or there. What grabbed my attention was that smile. The whole time you saw her, she was laughing and smiling, and you can't tell me it's not that she was laughing and smiling because she thought it was funny, but a lot of us, I'm using the word us, a lot of us, we smile to hide the pain, to hide the embarrassment. But sometimes we need to stop smiling and look in the mirror and face what's really going on in our lives, because once you face what's going on, you can walk away from it. Now, I'm not here saying who was right or wrong. If I'm correct, they both not here anymore. But this may help someone. If you walking around smiling, knowing that you need to stop smiling and walk away. And when I say stop smiling, please, you know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, the point I'm saying is all I keep was looking at was her smile. Couple of minutes before how she was laughing as if it was a laughing matter. Y'all need to stop laughing at things that's not funny anymore.
Situation between that man and that woman on live was very unfortunate. I'm mutual friends with her because I believe originally they're from Augusta, Georgia, and that's originally where I'm from. But it's very unfortunate. And from what I've seen on her page and his page, he, I think, is like 10 years older than her, for one. And people also pointed out the fact that she was taller than him. Now, some people were like, oh, he did mention that she put roots on him and he had to go to like a root worker to try to reverse it. I don't know how legitimate that is. I don't know if I even believe in that. But I do know in a relationship where there's a significant age gap, that plays a huge role, because I believe she was only like 20 something years old. I believe she's like 26 or 27, and he had to be somewhere around 36, 37 years old. And then with him being a bit shorter than her, there had to be some authoritative, I want to say situation where he felt like he didn't have authority in the relationship. He might have felt like he didn't have respect because of his height, and he probably felt like he should have more control over her because of her age. So there was really strong pushback. And not to mention, if you're not, into astrology, hey, I understand that. But he was a Scorpio and she is a Gemini. My mom was a Gemini and my dad was a Scorpio. We grew up and I won't even go into a lot of details. I have family on this app, but let's just say that it was extremely toxic, for lack of better words. I believe in that wholeheartedly, that they, it was just not a good fit whatsoever within that relationship. If you even want to call it that. People are like, well, they did love each other. Like, I seen his brother on here, and his brother was like, they did love each other. Make no mistake about that. He would have did anything for her. But, when you say that, I believe people get confused with love and lust. They confuse love with familiarity, just being familiar with somebody, being familiar with their actions, their whole, demeanor and whatnot. And also just, being attached to that toxicity, because his brother did mention on his live that one of the days he thought there was somebody breaking into her home, that he was living with her. So he left work early, got to the house, and she was in the bed with somebody else. And I feel like that was a constant cycle. So some people confuse love with just being in a cycle of, toxic events and events. That's not necessarily love. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's a really unfortunate situation. It really is. It's sad.
This shit on my brother neighbor, but oh God. Hey, this is the realest thing you can get. I'm gonna tell y'all. My brother, I love you. I love you more than a lot of people love you. I love you to my God, bro. I love you to your God, bro. I did. Ooh. Hey, you want to see real? I wish I wouldn't have pushed you, my brother. But I can't take away accountability. We all told you to leave him. We all told you to, and I'm sorry for her family too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for 7, my D's. My D's. I'm sorry for Cody. My nephew that you took on as your own. I'm sorry for that. I'm so sorry. I wish I would have. I tried. I called. Everything. I did. I called. Bring it in, pick up. It's okay. It's okay, but I'm going to be real with y'all. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Guess what my daddy said? My daddy said, now you free. Now you free. So, it's all, hey, I took it for a game. I took it for a joke, y'all. And I shouldn't have did that. And for that, I apologize. But I'm not going to say much. I'm going to say, bruh, I love you. And, sis, I love you. I'm not going to take nothing away from your family. I hope I can be a part of my niece's life. But God, who already go? For killing neighbor, my sister, brother. Biological sister, brother, lost his life to my brother. And now I gotta deal, hey, but I'm built for this. This is what I'm built for. I'm built for real pain. I've been going through it since a G, right? So I'm built for this. I can take this. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I can take this. But I ain't gonna keep y'all long. Guess what? I'ma still get over here for Father's Day and I'ma smile with my kids. I ain't gonna show my kids no nothing crazy. Yeah. But yeah. But hey. I can't believe it. Nigga, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But yeah, nigga.
This story is very heartbroken, and I feel like there's so much to unpack, and this is why I do what I do. Like, I'll continue bringing stories like this, awareness to things like this, so that a lot of women know when to walk away. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section, share your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. So for me personally, you guys know how I feel about this already. Like, And also, he's being told that this man lost his job. So he didn't have a job at the moment, and the job was a good paid job. So it's almost like she was the breadwinner at the moment. And the fact that a lot of women are in relationship that they know it doesn't serve them, rather than to walk away, they rather stay there. And I for whatever reason, and this is where when this is why I always talk about, do the unpacking, go heal your trauma, know who you are, what you stand for, unpack a lot of your trauma, because that will help you to get away, remove yourself from a lot of situation that does not serve you. That will make you question certain things, behavior, and all that. Because even when you go to therapy, like I'm always very vocal about therapy. Therapy has saved my life. Therapy made me see me for who I really am. Therapy gave me the boldness to live my authentic self and the life I really wanted, and be honest about it, and be honest to myself about it. Therapy helped me to be authentic to myself. And a lot of the time, you don't see yourself, you don't see your patterns, you don't see your behavior until somebody on the outside points it out for you, and then it clicks for you. And I feel like a lot of women in this type of toxic relationship, they usually feel like, he loves me. I'm the only person. He's the only person. We're made for each other. It's just that. It's just that. It's just that. But this relationship doesn't serve, because the fact that both of you are cheating on each other, both of you can come on social media live to talk down on each other that way, that just shows how much toxicity goes on into that relationship. And this is what they are doing in front of a camera. And we all know, when it comes to camera, people kind of perform and kind of limit a lot of the toxic things they do. Just imagine what they do off camera. And even on the live, she talked about how he has put hands on her. And this is, see, me personally, I'll say it. If a man say, my father used to tell me that, my father said, if a man say, I go slap you, like I will slap you, know that man one day will put his hands on you, and that is facts. Once a man said, I will, leave that relationship. You don't have to experience it. See, I'm 40 years old, going to be 41 in a couple of months. My father never ever put his hands on me, and that was who he is. He never, he never believed in putting his hands on anybody. He never believed in putting his hands on his daughters, on his sons. Rather, he would tell you, the kids, to put your hands on yourself. If maybe you did something wrong and all that, my father will ask your younger one to flog you with cane, just so that he wants to humiliate you, and so that you don't do that thing again. That's how he corrects us. So when I see stories like this, like, ladies, don't put yourself in situations that does not serve you. Don't put yourself in situations that does not help you. Just walk away. If a relationship is not working, if a relationship doesn't make you happy, make you be yourself, just gently walk away. But before all that, because something makes you to stay, that you not loving yourself enough, because when you love yourself enough, you will walk away from toxic relationship like this. When you love yourself enough, you will remove yourself from situations like this. But clearly, when you don't, you will stay. And certain things make you get to that place where you don't love yourself, where you don't have self-esteem, where you don't trust yourself, where you don't have confidence in yourself, for you to walk away and find something better for yourself, because you feel in your head that you don't deserve something better, because you feel in your head this is what you deserve. Now this man has killed her and killed himself. It's over. And this is also another thing too, when we talk about, not everybody, because you can have a child, you should have a child. Clearly, these two now has left two children here to deal with their madness, the seeds they plant. They've left it. The children are going to be the one to go through the trauma. They're going to be the one to hear this story. They're going to be the ones to live through this trauma. You see? Just because you can have a child doesn't mean you should have a child. I can only imagine the children, the amount of toxic things they've seen in this household already growing up. And that's going to trickle down. That's why I said it's a ripple effect. It goes over and over again. This is also, my heart goes out to the family, to her, and I hope as people, as women, we choose ourselves. Anyway, guys, go ahead and share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.